BTS member Jungkook's emotional reaction during a closed-door meeting has ignited a storm of rumors and speculation, particularly surrounding fellow bandmate Kim Taehyung, known as V. Fans and the public alike were left wondering, what could cause someone like Jungkook, usually seen as emotionally strong and composed, to break down in tears? This emotional display has raised pressing questions about Taehyung's well-being and sparked concern across BTS's global fanbase. For months, quiet whispers about Taehyung's health have circulated within fan communities. While initially dismissed as mere speculation, everything changed when military sources reportedly revealed sensitive health information in a confidential setting. According to unverified reports, military doctors allegedly disclosed that Taehyung was suffering from a serious medical condition. It was said that Jungkook was present when this information was shared and became visibly emotional upon hearing the full extent of his friend's situation. This incident was quickly picked up by various outlets, with narratives describing the condition as an autoimmune disorder, illnesses where the body's immune system attacks itself, often resulting in chronic fatigue, muscle pain, and other debilitating symptoms. Sources claimed the illness had been misidentified at first as normal fatigue from military duties. However, after further medical evaluation, it supposedly became clear that Taehyung required continuous care and long-term treatment. These reports further claimed that even Taehyung's closest companions, including Jungkook, were unaware of his true condition. The emotional toll, according to some accounts, came not just from worry, but also from guilt. Jungkook was said to have felt regret for not recognizing the early warning signs that his friend had been silently enduring something much deeper than exhaustion. Why Taehyung would allegedly keep something so serious a secret is another key question. Analysts speculated that South Korea's military culture, which often places a premium on toughness and emotional control, may have discouraged him from speaking out. Within both the military and the entertainment world, showing vulnerability can be seen as a weakness, making it harder for individuals like Taehyung to seek help openly. A psychology expert from John University was even quoted in these reports, explaining how the mental strain of hiding illness under intense public scrutiny and strict military discipline can be profoundly damaging. Taehyung's continued participation in military activities, his cheerful demeanor in official content, and the absence of any public signs of distress only deepened the shock when the alleged news surfaced. To many fans, it seemed unthinkable that such a beloved figure was fighting a hidden battle, smiling through it all. Following these unconfirmed claims, HYB, the agency that manages BTS, was reported to have issued a short statement assuring that Taehyung would receive proper care and that future plans for the group would adapt to accommodate his health. Despite this, some fans were quick to express dissatisfaction with what they saw as HYB's lack of transparency, accusing the company of allowing misinformation to spread unchecked. This news, if true, would have significant implications for BTS's future. The group is anticipated to return in full force once all members complete their military service in 2025. But if one member is reportedly dealing with a long-term illness, that comeback could look quite different. Some industry insiders speculated that BTS might pivot toward less physically demanding formats, opting for digital content and studio recordings over exhaustive world tours. Jungkook, it was claimed, had even asked to postpone certain solo engagements to be emotionally present for Taehyung. These reports painted a powerful image of the brotherly bond between the two members. Jungkook's supposed tears were portrayed not as a sign of weakness, but as a heartfelt reaction from someone devastated by the realization that a close friend had been suffering in silence. The narrative touched many fans, casting Taehyung not just as a global superstar, but as a human being navigating a deeply personal and painful journey behind the scenes. However, despite the emotional impact of these claims, a wave of clarification followed, one that dramatically altered the narrative. Upon further scrutiny, it was confirmed that none of the initial reports about Taehyung's health or Jungkook's emotional reaction were based on verified facts. In reality, no official medical diagnosis has been disclosed by either military authorities or HYB, and no credible source has confirmed that Taehyung is dealing with an autoimmune disorder or any serious illness. HYB has never released any public statement suggesting Taehyung is experiencing a medical emergency. Additionally, reports suggesting that Jungkook cried in a confidential meeting after learning of Taehyung's health condition are unfounded. No military or civilian medical team has publicly confirmed any such diagnosis, and the alleged meeting remains unverified. Anonymous quotes and speculative sources were the basis of the story, with no corroborating evidence provided. Further undermining the rumor, military documentation and internal updates show Taehyung actively participating in his duties with enthusiasm. No leave of absence due to health concerns has been recorded. In fact, several official postings from within the military highlight Taehyung's active involvement and good condition during service. This situation has underscored the dangers of misinformation, especially when it relates to public figures. In the entertainment industry, where stars are constantly under scrutiny, even baseless rumors can spread rapidly and cause unnecessary distress. Stories that lack factual grounding but play on public emotion can lead to widespread panic and misinterpretation, affecting not only the celebrity involved but also their fans and families. In light of this, both media outlets and fans are urged to approach such sensitive topics with caution. Verified, transparent, and ethically sourced information must take precedence over viral speculation. The idea that JUNGKOOK broke down in tears upon learning of a friend's secret illness may be emotionally compelling, but it has no factual basis. Likewise, the claim that Taehyung is suffering from a severe autoimmune disorder remains entirely unsubstantiated. If there were ever a serious medical concern involving a BTS member, proper channels, whether military, agency-based, or medical, would address it with the public in an appropriate and responsible manner. Until such an announcement is made, it's essential to avoid drawing conclusions based on speculative or anonymous sources. In summary, while the story of JUNGKOOK's tears and Taehyung's supposed illness captivated many with its emotional gravity, it is important to clarify that the entire narrative is not supported by any verified facts. It's a fictional account built on speculation and rumor. The reality is that both JUNGKOOK and Taehyung remain committed to their military duties, and no credible evidence suggests any serious health concerns exist. As fans and members of the global community, we must remain critical, responsible, and ethical in how we engage with information, especially when it concerns the lives and well-being of real people.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the